Even though Saquon's had a decent day, just those explosive runs that we're used to seeing from him, those haven't come up. It's been kind of a grimy game.
Short kick, Sky Moore up to get it and runs right into a wall, but up across the 30 as we go downstairs to Aaron.
Ooh, it's getting a little chippy out there, Kev.
Be careful, Ian. At least to start this drive. Here's Purdy to throw. Over the middle, and it's Juszczyk diving in traffic and makes the catch up to the 39. Picks up 5 on that drive starter.
Yeah, a lot of drop back passes for this Niners offense. It's kind of been the theme of the second half of their season. And Juszczyk, without Kittle in there, has become more of that primary target that he wants to be, and he's delivering for him. Just kind of stay ahead when you hit those first down passes. They don't seem like a lot, but 2nd and 10 is a lot different than 2nd and 5. Opens up the call sheet for Kyle Shanahan. Everything's at his disposal. Always trying to stay ahead of the sticks.
Late blitz. Purdy can't find it when breaks through. Looking to run on a fake, and Purdy close to a first down. He should have it. He's so sneaky with his legs. You don't really think he's got that athleticism, and he's just so quick. You know, when they went to the Super Bowl a couple years ago, he won a couple playoff games.
You know, he's got a strong lower body, so when he's kind of in these situations, he kind of runs through the arm tackles, and he's elusive enough, and a little quick at these kind of little break points, little arm fake, and that just gets him on the edge of the defender, keeps him from taking these big hits, and he still gains a lot of yards.
Brian Robinson in the game for a rare rep at tailback. Purdy has some time, zips in, and it's caught. Coming back is DeMarcus Robinson, who's over 100 yards on the day, an unlikely hero, and he's been great.
Wow. Just not expecting Robinson to be this threat that he's been today. It's a nice route going on to Dory Jackson, that little stutter step on the in cut. And it's actually, I like that throw by Purdy. Kind of threw it a little bit behind him because Bond's on the inside. In zone coverage, he kind of threw it to the open zone and allowed his receiver to adjust back to the ball.
Robinson stays in the game for McCaffrey. They're going to throw it again. Pressure. Purdy in deep trouble. Back pedals and just rifles it out of bounds. That time, Hunt and Bond got in there. If you just turned us on, close game, obviously, Eagles by 2. 49ers losing their all-pro tight end early in the game. George Kittle to an Achilles. Tough to watch. One of the great ones and the great guys in this game. And so when you consider a pass game that, you know, looking for explosives, when it's been Kittle and McCaffrey all year in the pass game, and then you take him away, well, they go to touchdown pass from their wide receiver. That's what they do.
Empty in the bag of tricks, and that's what you got to do. Whoever's on the roster and healthy can make plays. Confidence that Kyle has in Juszczyk and Kittle, and not in Kittle, and Jennings and McCaffrey. Still plenty of weapons out there for them to move the ball down the field.
We're going to set up a screen. McCaffrey, a couple blocks. Christian McCaffrey, good cut and a first down. Ooh, that was pretty. McCaffrey picks up 11.
So good, setting up his blocks downfield. Bond overruns it. Kind of inside of his center there, Brendel, and then Bond overruns it. Then he's back behind the cavalry. Great job in open space, continuing to blow people's minds in the pass game this year. His pass game metrics are just untouchable from a running back standpoint.
97 total yards from scrimmage for McCaffrey, who spins his way to what should be about 100 there. They've stayed with that run game, even though it hasn't been too productive. There's John Lynch, of course, running things for the 49ers, the Hall of Famer in his 9th year. And, you know, with all that's gone on, all the injuries, this might be the best year where he and Kyle Shanahan have steered this team. I mean, they were a 12-win team playing for the 1 seed 2 weeks ago, and here they are on the road trying to beat the defending Super Bowl champs. In field goal range already, but looking for more. Blitz again. Purdy is in trouble. Purdy is sacked. A few Eagles in there with Dean and Young and even Jordan Davis, and there's a whistle. This one, though, penalty from the secondary.
Yeah, it looked like it was a hold there on Tonjes. Blankenship looks like he might have hooked him, right?
Holding, number 32, defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Yeah, here's Tonjes just coming on an inbreaker, and then Blankenship just hooks him with his right around the hip with his right forearm. Enough to slow him down and bring Blankenship back into phase. Yeah, definitely a good call and definitely frustrating. So they finally getting home in that pass rush. All to be undone by a needless penalty.
So first down, McCaffrey racing left, breaks a couple tackles, and he's inside the 10. It's a first and goal for the Niners.
There you go. Now they're starting to move the line of scrimmage a little bit, going over the left side of this formation behind Trent Williams. And McCaffrey wearing on this D-line a little bit. What a ball game. What a resilient group this Niners have shown all season long. Down but never out, KB.
How about Trent Williams, too? He hurt his hamstring. I mean, they thought it would be a few-week injury. He wanted to play last week, but he's playing less than 2 weeks later. Not shocked. Here's Purdy. Over the middle. It is behind, but caught by Juszczyk. Nice catch. Down to the 4.
I mean, I can't say how great of a... I mean, that's just a tremendous catch. And it's a great throw because Purdy does not want to throw the ball inside there on Blankenship. He's got to kind of throw it to the back shoulder, and the body control of Juszczyk on that pivot route. Such an awkward catch, but again, allows them to stay ahead of the sticks, right where Shanahan loves to call this game.
Second and goal. 10th play of the drive. Eagles trying to catch their breath. Clock and one. Purdy throws, firing end zone, tipped and knocked away. Cooper DeJean batted it away from Juwan Jennings.
Yeah, a little bit of a different variation than that worked early in the game. Jennings one-on-one with DeJean, but doesn't quite have the separation that Robinson had early in the game on that little inside slant route. Great shot of that. Wow. Shows you how tight it is.
Steps up, Pond, touchdown San Francisco, it's McCaffrey.
Absolutely incredible response by this Niners offense. This is the guy who catches it. McCaffrey, of course it's McCaffrey. Look at this route. Comes across, dips underneath Williams, sells the flat route on to Kobe Dean.